ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಸೊ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಬಿಕಾಮ್ 6 ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಸೆಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಅದರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ITRs ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳುವಂಥ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕರ್ಸ್ 5 ಮಾರ್ಕರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೆ 10 ಮಾರ್ಕರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಥಿಯರಿ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಏನೈತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು ನೀವು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಓವರ್ ಆಲ್ ಏನೈತಿ 60 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಿನ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಐತಿ. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು 2 ಮಾರ್ಕರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಸಿಯೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಇದರ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಡಿಪ್ರೆಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ವೇರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟಿಯರ್, ಪ್ಯಾಸೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆರ್ ಅಬ್ಸೊಲೆನ್ಸೆನ್ಸ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಲೋಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಡಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ one question, what is WDV method? Written down value. Method is a method of calculating depreciation where depreciation is charged on the reduced value of the assessed every year. Third question, state conditions for depreciation allowance. Depreciation is allowed when the asset is owned by the assessors and used for business or profession during the previous year as the part of block of assets. Fourth question, define block of assets. Block of assets means a group of assets of the same class having the same rate of depreciation and treated as a single unit for tax purposes. Fifth one question, define partnership firm. A partnership firm is a business organization formed by 2 or more persons who agree to share profits and carry on business according to an agreement. Sixth one question, what is section 184? Section 184 deals with the assessment of partnership firms and requires a valid partnership deed for claiming tax benefits. Question number 7, define presumptive taxation under 44 AD. Under section 44 AD, presumptive taxation is a scheme where small business declare income at a prescribed percentage of turnover without maintaining detailed books. Question number 8, what is remuneration to partners? Remuneration to partners is the salary or payment given to working partners of a firm as per terms of the partnership deed. Question number 9, what is MAT? MAT, minimum alternate tax. It is a tax levied on companies based on their book profits and ensure they pay a minimum amount of tax. Question number 10, define company. A company is an artificial legal person created under the Companies Act with a separate legal identity and perpetual succession. Question number 11, what is section 115JB? Section 115JB deals with the minimum alternate tax and provides that companies must pay tax on books profits if normal tax is lower. Question number 12, define total income. Total income is the income remaining after deducting all permissible deductions from the gross total income under the Income Tax Act. Question number 13, what is ITR? ITR is a form in which a taxpayer declares income, deductions and tax payable to the Income Tax Department. Question number 14, define TDS. TDS means tax deducted at source. It is a system where tax is deducted at the time of making payment and deposited to the government. Question number 15, what is Form 26AS? Form 26AS is a tax credit statement that shows details of TDS, tax payments and refunds related to the taxpayer. Question number 16, what is e-filing? E-filing is the process of submitting income tax returns electronically through the Income Tax Department online portal. Question number 17, what is finance bill? A finance bill is a bill presented in a parliament during the budget which contains proposals for taxation and amendments in tax laws. Question number 18, define assess. An assess is a person who is liable to pay tax or in respect of whom any proceeding under the Income Tax Act has been initiated. Question number 19, what is revised return? A revised return is a corrected income tax return filed to the rectify mistakes or omissions in the original return. Question number 20, what is advance tax? Advance tax is the tax paid to in advance in installments during the financial year on estimated income. Question number 21. What is TDS? TDS is a tax deducted at the time of making payments such as salary, interest or commission and deposited to the government. Question number 22. What is Income Tax Act? The Income Tax Act 1961 is the law that governs the levy, collection and administrations of the income tax in India. Question number 23. What is assessment year? Assessment year is the year in which the income earned in the previous year is assessed and taxed. Question number 24. What is previous year? Previous year is the financial year in which income is earned by the assessants before it is assessed in the assessment year. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನ ಏನೈತಿ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದೇವೆ. ಇವಾಗ 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕ್ಲೈಮಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, asset must be owned by the assess. Second one, asset must be used for business or profession. Third one, asset should be part of block of assets. Fourth one, depreciation is allowed even for passive use. Fifth one, rate of depreciation must be as per Income Tax Act. So ಇವಾಗ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2 ನೋಡೋಣ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲಿಜಿಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮಷಿನರಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್, buildings used for business purpose. Third one, furniture and fittings used in office. Fourth one, motor vehicles used for business. Fifth one, intangible assets like patents and trademarks. Let's see third one question, explain investment allowance. First point, incentive for investment in new machinery. Second one, encourages industrial development. Third one, allowed in addition or differentiation. Fourth one, available only for eligible assets. Fifth one, subject to conditions of Income Tax Act. Let's see question number 4. Explain treatment of partners' remuneration and interest. First one point, remuneration allowed only if the partnership deed. Second one, paid only to working partners. Third point, subject to limits under Income Tax Act. Fourth point, interest on capital allowed if specified in deed. Fifth one, excess amount is not allowed as a deduction. Let's see question number 5. Explain preventions of section 184. First point, partnership deed must be in writing. Second one, deed must specify profit sharing ratio. Third one, firm must have valid PAN. Fourth one, registrations required for tax benefit. Fifth one, proper compliance is necessary under Act. Let's see question number 6. Explain presumptive taxation under section 44 AD. First point, applicable to small business. Second point, income calculated on turnover basis. Third point, prescribed percentage of income is assumed. Fourth point, no need to maintain detailed books. Fifth one, simplified taxation scheme under Income Tax Act. Let's see question number 7. Explain MAT, minimum alternate tax. First point, tax levied on book profit of companies. Second point, applicable under section 11(5) JB. Third one, ensures minimum tax payment. Fourth one, book profit is computed as per rules. Fifth one, higher of MAT or normal tax is payable. Let's see question number 8. Explain deductions under section 80IA and 80IB. First point, given for industrial development. Second point, 80IA applies to infrastructure product. Third point, 80IB applies to industrial undertakings. Fourth point, allowed on eligible profits. Fifth one, encourages economic growth. Let's question number 9. Explain benefits of e-filling. First point, easy and quick online filling. Second one, available anytime and anywhere. Third one, reduces paperwork. Fourth one, faster processing of returns. Fifth one, improves accuracy and transparency. Let's see question number 10. Explain different ITR forms. First point, ITR 1 for salaried individuals. Second one, ITR 2 for capital gain income. Third one, ITR 3 for business income. Fourth point, ITR 4 for presumptive income. Fifth point, different forms for different taxpayers. Let's see question number 11. Explain significance of Form 26AS. First point, shows tax credit details. Second one, contains TDS information. Third one, includes advance tax details. Fourth one, helps verify tax paid. Fifth one, required for filling ITR. Let's see question number 12. Explain importance of finance bill. First one introduced during union budget. Second one contains tax proposals. Third one brings changes in tax laws. Fourth one gives legal effect to taxation. Fifth one important for revenue policy. Let's see question number 13. Explain recent amendments in filling returns. First point, mandatory online filling. Second point, introductions of pre-filled ITR. Third point, strict due to dates for filling. Fourth one, increased penalty for late filling. Fifth one, Aadhaar and e-verifications made compulsory. So these are important 5 mark questions and 10 5 mark questions with answers. Let's see 10 mark questions with answers. First question, explain provisions regarding differentiation under income tax. First point, differentiation is allowed under section 32. Second point, asset must be owned by the assess. Third point, asset must be used for business or profession. Fourth point, differentiation is calculated on WDV method. Fifth one, concept of block of assets is followed. Sixth point, assets must be used during previous year. Seventh one, different rates are prescribed for different assets. Eighth one, half year rule applies for new assets. Ninth one, additional differentiation is used in some cases. 10th point, unabsorbed differentiation can be carried forward. Let's see question number 2. Compute depreciation under WDV method with illustration. First point, depreciation is calculated on written down value. Second one, opening WV is taken. Third point, add cost of new assets purchased. Fourth point, deduct sale value of assets sold. Fifth point, net block is calculated. Sixth point, apply depreciation rate on the net block. Seventh one, differentiation is equal to net block into rate. Eighth one, closing WDV is obtained after deduction. Ninth point, same process is repeated every year. 10th point, used for income tax computation. Let's see question number 3. Explain assessment procedure of partnership firms. First point, firm must have valid partnership deed. Second one, deed must be in retaining and registered. Third point, firm must have PAN. Fourth point, income of firm is computed separately. Fifth point, business income is calculated as per act. Sixth one, partner remuneration is allowed as per deed. Seventh one, interest on capital is allowed within limits. Eighth point, total income of firm is computed. Ninth point, tax is charged on the firms of income. 10th one, assessment is completed under income tax. Let's see question number 4. Compute taxable income of partnership firm. First one, start with net profit as per accounts. Second one, add disallowed expenses. Third one, deduct exempted incomes. Fourth one, adjust differentiation as per income tax add. Fifth one, compute adjusted business income. Sixth one, deduct partner salaries if you allowed. Seventh one, deduct interest auto partnership allowed. Eighth one, arrive at taxable income. Ninth one, apply applicable tax rate. 10th one, final tax liability is calculated. So let's see question number 5. Explain minimum alternate tax under section 11.5 JB. First point, MAT is minimum tax on book profit. Second point, applicable to companies. Third point, governed by section 11.5 JB. Fourth question, book profit is as per Companies Act. Fifth point, certain additions are made to profit. Sixth point, certain deductions are allowed. Seventh point, MAT ensures minimum tax payment. Eighth one, higher of MAT or normal tax is payable. Ninth one, MAT credit can be carried forward. 10th one, previous tax avoidance by companies. Let's see question number 6. Compute total income and taxable liability of the companies. First one point, start with gross total income. Second one, deduct business expenses. Third point, deduct depreciation. Fourth point, apply chapter 5. Sixth, deductions. Fifth point, compute total taxable income. Sixth point, apply corporate tax rate. Seventh point, add surcharge of applicable. Eighth one, add health and education. Yes. 9th point, compare with MAT liability. 10th point, final tax payable is determined. Let's see question number 7. Explain procedure for filling income tax returns online. First point, visit income tax e-filing portal. Second one, login using PAN details. Third one, select appropriate ITR form. Fourth point, fill income details. Fifth one, enter deduction details. Sixth one, verify tax payable or refund. Seventh one, upload form 26AS details. Eighth one, submit return online. Ninth one, e-verify using Aadhaar or OTP. 10th one, receive acknowledgement number. Let's see question number 8. Explain advance tax and TDS provisions. First point, advance tax is a tax paid in advance. Second point, paid in installments during year. Third point, based on estimated income. Fourth point, applicable if tax exceeds limit. Fifth point, TDS is a tax deducted at source. Sixth point, deducted before payment. Seventh point, deposited to the government. Eighth point, credit given to the taxpayer. Ninth one, helps regular tax collection. Tenth one, both ensure smooth revenue system. Let's see question number 9. Explain recent amendments relating to the filing income tax returns. First point, mandatory online filing for the most taxpayer. Second point, introduction of pre-filled ITR form. Third one, strict deadlines for filing return. Fourth point, increased penalties for delay. Fifth one, Aadhaar linking made compulsory. Sixth one, e-verification system introduced. Seventh one, faster refund processing. Eighth one, more digital compliance. Ninth one, updated forms of every year. 10th one, improved transparency in tax system. Let's see question number 10. Discuss important cases laws related to the income tax. First point, case laws interpret tax provisions. Second point, provide clarity in legal matters. Third one, help in dispute resolution. Fourth one, Supreme Court judgment are binding. Fifth point, High Court decisions are precisive. Sixth point, guide tax authorities. Seventh one, important for assessment orders. Eighth one, help in tax planning. Ninth one, ensure inform applications of law. 10th one, strengthen income tax system. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಏನೈತಿ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ವೈಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ 5 ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ ಹಾಗೆ 10 ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದೇವೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಏನೈತಿ ಥಿಯರಿ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಐತಿ. ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಏನೈತಿ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ ನಂತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾವೆ. 5 ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ನಾಗ ಏನೈತಿ 2 to 3 ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾವೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 10 ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ನಾಗ ಏನೈತಿ 2 ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ಸ್ 1 ಅಥವಾ 2 ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಬರ್ತಾವೆ. ಸೊ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಇಷ್ಟವಾದರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಹಾಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಿಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಏನಾದರೂ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ತಿಳಿಸಿ. ಸೊ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.